I'll be the first to admit I'm not very good at art, but that doesn't stop me from trying. My process kind of follows the monkeys with typewriters style, where you just try every possible combination until eventually something good happens. And when it does, it's not necessarily because of talent, it's just because of sheer volume. And that is the process by which I created these two little animal doodles. I've got a tortoise and a crab. And do you know what? I'm actually really proud of them. For me, they represent a rare artistic achievement. And because of that, I'd like to bring them to life as epoxy coasters. After a productive morning, I felt that a cup of tea was in order. In preparation for machining, I picked out a piece of spoilboard and secured down all of the wood using double-sided tape. Right, I've got my wood prepared and I've got my toolpaths on this USB stick, so it's time to load it onto the machine, run it, and then once we're done, these should look a little bit more like coasters. I quickly learned that double-sided tape just wasn't strong enough, as you can see from the movement in the wood as the cutter goes into it. So I had to start again, and I decided to go for the tape and glue method, which it does sometimes feel a little bit wasteful with all of that tape, but you know it's going to work, you know it's going to be strong, which is what I needed in this case. Fortunately, the second attempt was much better. The wood held firm, and after one or two silly mistakes that I'm not going to bore you with or embarrass myself with, we ended up with some nice discs that are well on the way to becoming coasters. I clamped them up to prevent any warping, and then went on to machine a fixture. Okay, here's the fixture I've just made. So it's got a nice generous opening for the coaster, fits in there nice and easily, and is held in place by this set of clamps here. So this half is not going to move, it's in a known XY position. But you'll see that there's a cut down the middle, and the idea is that this clamp, when I tighten it up, is We're going to push in that direction and pinch just enough to really firmly hold this in place. So let's see that in action. Just tighten this fella up here. It's pushing across, and now that's not going anywhere. It's ready to machine and it's in a repeatable position. Right, as you can see, all the epoxy is poured and the coasters now need to dry overnight. So I'll come back in the morning and then hopefully we can finish off the project. Well, I did go back in the morning and I did try to finish the project, but as you can see, it didn't quite go to plan. When I machined the epoxy, it clearly wasn't dry enough and acted almost like a liquid. So I just had to wait a couple of days, there was nothing else I could do, and when I came back, I got much better results. Okay, I'm like that far off the end of the project. I've just got a little bit more machining left to do, but I'm actually getting my hair cut tomorrow and that's going to be terrible for continuity. So I've decided to wrap up the project now. Now, presumably all ends well and I can show you some lovely visuals of the coasters brought to life with those little animal doodles and it'll be very satisfying. If that isn't the case, I'll cut it and you'll never know about it because I won't post it. So presumably, given that you are here and watching it, all has gone well and it's a good finish to the project. So that leaves me just to say thank you for watching it. If you do want to leave a comment or like the video, I'd really appreciate that. It's good to hear from you. And otherwise, I'll catch you in the next one. So thank you very much for watching. All right.